Guys, we're gonna do some good old-fashioned meatloaf in the Ninja Foodi Grill coming up. Cooking with CJ, the show about cooking, drinking, barbecue, and all the other stuff that goes along with it. I am not a chef, I am not a bartender, I am not a pit master, but I play all three on TV. I'm gonna show you how to make quick, easy, tasty recipes and have a little bit of fun along the way. So let's get this party started. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cooking with CJ. I'm CJ, and if you're a returning subscriber, part of CJ's crew, you know I love you. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that red subscribe button, that bell next to it, so you can get alerts on all what we're doing here. So what are we doing today? Guys, we're gonna make a good old-fashioned meatloaf. This is just an easy, simple recipe. Nothing crazy, nothing, flair, okay? This is just kind of setting up so you guys can see how you can make meatloaf in your Ninja Foodi Grill. All right, this recipe can be done in the original one, which is what we're using today, or you can do it in the XL version, same time and temp. We're cooking like we always do with our proteins to an internal temperature. We're gonna cook it to 160 internal. It's a little bit less, a little bit more. The world's not coming to an end. This is just a simple meatloaf recipe. Over the past year or so, this has been requested quite a bit. One little switch up I'm gonna do from my meatloaf that probably other people don't normally do is instead of putting like ketchup on the top of it, I'm actually gonna put a little light layer of barbecue sauce and cook it for that last few minutes with that barbecue sauce kind of getting a little caramelized, get set on top of that meatloaf. I'm gonna use my dehydrating rack. I don't have the roasting rack for this. And then I'm also using parchment paper. So I'm gonna form the meatloaf on the parchment paper, set it on the roasting rack so we get, a convection, all the way through, all the way around, okay? All right, so that's it. Nothing left to do but to get to it. Come on over to the Ninja Foodi Grill station and let's get started. All right, let's get this bad boy on. We are going to bake. We're gonna do 350. I'm gonna set it for 30 minutes. I don't think we'll need 30 minutes, but I'm gonna set it up. All right, we'll let it preheat. Let's make our meatloaf mix. I got 2 eggs in there already. Let's add our ground beef. That's 1 pound of ground beef. It's 85/15. Just got some unseasoned breadcrumbs. We're gonna eyeball about a half a cup in there. I have freeze-dried onions here. We're gonna add about a tablespoon. If you guys have regular onion, chopped up or whatever, knock yourself out. Little Caribeque big and bold beef rub. I'm gonna throw about a tablespoon of that in there. And I'll put a link down below for the Caribeque. We got some barbecue sauce for the top, but we don't need that right now. Last thing, we're gonna add about a teaspoon or so of minced garlic. All right, and just, you can see it right there. Just get this mixed up. All right, that wooden spoon wasn't doing nothing, so get in there with your hands. I know people might give me some grief about the gloves, but when you're filming, you're moving and grooving, I need to be able to just get this glove off and have a clean hand. All right, we're preheated. Make sure all this goodness is incorporated. One thing I forgot to put in there was some cracked black pepper. We'll get this in there and mix it up a little bit again. Okay, we'll put this bowl aside. Bring our little paper right here, a little parchment paper. And we're just gonna form the loaf. Try to make it as even as possible so it cooks evenly. There we go. Okay, let's lift this up. Get our little rack in there. Right, shut it down. Come on back. We're gonna check in about 10 minutes. We're gonna use our little Thermopro pin so we could accurately check the temperatures on the internal. Like I said, we're gonna take it to 160 internal. All right, come on back. Okay, we're about 15 minutes in. Let's take a look. It's awfully juicy in there. We're gonna check our temperatures on the inside. I hate poking a hole in this, but we'll keep it pretty consistent where I put that thermometer. All right, so we're still in the 80s, 90s. That's after 15 minutes. Let's give it another 10, check it. If we're about 150-ish or so, I will put the barbecue sauce on and then we'll just finish it up. All right, guys, we've gone another about 16 minutes or so. Let's get this in there, check out the temp. All right, 155. All right, we're looking good. Now it's time, we're gonna put a little barbecue sauce glaze on it, and then we'll finish out the other, 3 or 4 minutes. Come on, you can do it. It's a thick barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce just happens to be chipotle bourbon. Sounds good to me. We'll just brush it on. Now, if you guys like a ketchup-based sauce for the top, this is the time to add it. All right, we'll set it down. Let that sauce set up a little bit, get a little caramelized, little flavor, and then we'll pull it out and give it a go. All right, we let it go for another couple minutes. That barbecue sauce is nice and set. We're good to go. We're gonna pull this out, let it rest a few minutes, and then we'll slice it up, plate it up, thumbnail, try it, you know the drill. All right, come on back. All right, guys, we are done. It's looking mighty fine. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bite out of it. Nice barbecue sauce glaze on there. That's meatloaf, baby. It's good stuff. All right, guys, just that easy. All right, few ingredients, nothing too crazy. Just a basic meatloaf. I use a lot of barbecue sauce. You could use your ketchup glaze if that's what you like, but I enjoy barbecue sauce on my meatloaf a little bit more. And every once in a while when I'm feeling a little crazy, I will make a country gravy, like a sausage white gravy, and eat that with the meatloaf. Mashed potatoes, you know what I'm saying? All right. All right, guys, if you want to get yourself a Ninja Foodi Grill, links down below. If you want to get yourself knives, cutting boards, all the stuff I use in my videos, all down below. Hit show more underneath the video. You get the links, helps out the channel. It's all good, all right? And if you want to become part of CJ's crew for real, hit that join button. It's right next to that subscribe button. Join the crew for real. All right, guys, that's it for this one. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.